Hello, this is a showcase of the project on our second semester of university. The basic idea here is that we wanted to make an API chainer. So basically we can take two independent APIs and then use them together. In this case we have decided to use the Trello API and the Spotify API. Um, so that, for example, we could do something like whenever you move a card on Trello, we play a specific song on Spotify, or we create a playlist on Spotify, or something like that. Um, so we provided the token and keys as needed, and here we can see the general layout of the program. Um, Over here to the left, we have the Trello API, everything you can do in the Trello API, for example, get an action or get the board for an action. On the right side, we'll have Spotify. In the center here, we have this grid, and it functions kind of like code. So, for example, we can say whenever a card is updated, we do this, then we do this, and whenever something happens here, we do this, for example, and then it would go out and continue down. Um, yeah. So first off, we're gonna get boards. See, we click the input field here, and now we can fill in some data. We'll get it back because it's a get. And this is the idea of our demo board, which is the one we're looking at here. Then we can get the cards that belong to a specific board, in this case the ID we just grabbed. And here we see we have three cards. We have card A and B and C. And we grab the ID for card A. And now we're going to make a webhook, which is connected to this card A. And here you can see we can choose an action that it has to monitor. So we're going to choose the update card action to monitor. So that if we move the card, it'll be updated and it'll fire this webhook, which we can make do other things. Yeah. And again, we fill in some information here. And now we're going to add it to this middle grid. And we choose box 1 because then it'll be fired from this webhook. We're going to be creating an attachment on the card, and we're going to choose card B from down here, so that whenever we move a card, or specifically card A, we're going to attach this picture to card B. And as you see, both are added here, and then we execute the grid here. And now we should see we move card A over here, and the attachment appears on card B. And similarly, we're going to showcase now that we're going to create this webhook again, but this is card C. And then we're going to go over here to the Spotify side of things, and we're going to create a playlist. Give it some information. We're going to call it demo playlist. Yeah, and as you can see here, we don't have any demo playlist in our Spotify. So when we move card C, we are creating the demo playlist as seen here. And that's pretty much what I wanted to showcase. Obviously, this is not too powerful when it's only Trello and Spotify, but you could imagine this being expanded to a bunch of different APIs, maybe some APIs that have a little more interplay with each other, and at that point it could be very useful.